Over the last decade, process automation has streamlined organizational efficiencies by automating repetitive tasks. With the latest advancements in generative AI and ChatGPT type of LLMs, now the process automation is about to take new heights. The combination of process automation plus generative AI is about to transform the logistics industry in a greater way. So welcome to Future of Automation. My name is Srinivas Vemlapalli from Emtec Digital, and I'm here to showcase our Optimate IQ solution, a converged digital collaboration and automation solution powered by generative AI. Optimate IQ is a platform offering conversational, augmented, and autonomous workflows in a seamless, no-touch platform, offering efficiencies, reduced cost to users. Since we have limited time, we are going to showcase our Optimate IQ Copilot module, which is an augmented AI workflow engine that is integrated directly into your Outlook and Gmail. So let's imagine yourself as a sales rep in a 3PL company, and your day starts with overwhelming emails in your inbox, be it your spot quote, load status, or asset availability, whatnot. So handling these emails is going to be time-consuming, repetitive tasks, and any delay can be a loss of business for you and also result in poor customer experience. So with Optimate IQ Copilot, you can do all these actions right from your Outlook client without leaving the client application. So let's look at one of the use cases. So this is our Jessica's email inbox look like. When she started her day, it's overwhelmed with a lot of emails from customers. And let's take a look at spot quoting process. Customers still sending a lot of emails asking for spot quotes, and it's a time-consuming process connecting to different systems on the back end, preparing the quote and send the email back to the customers. Again, any kind of delay there is going to be result in loss of business for her. Now, Jessica received an email asking for a spot quote from a customer. Let's see how Copilot can help her with this action. So Jessica is launching her Copilot from the Outlook itself. And Optimate IQ Copilot, as I said, is an augmented generative AI solution that reads the email, parses the content, and converts that into structured data for user to review. And this is where the digital collaboration is going to come into picture between Jessica and the bot, where Jessica can review the information before it can process the data. So here you go. So what had happened is Optimate IQ Copilot read the email, parsed the information. Not only that, it classified saying that this is an asset availability email, and it extracted all the information that is required. Now she can create a get load, and here we are calling an API, depending on your configuration, be it any of the load boards or third-party APIs to get the loads, and she can actually select what load she wants and reply to the email. Now what Copilot is doing is it's actually replying back to the email with a template that is already built, and she can review this email and send it back. So let's take a look at another use case of a spot quote request. So here, customer is sending an email asking for a spot quote. Again, it's completely unstructured, and every email is different, right? Let's see how Copilot is going to handle the scenario. Again, Optimate IQ Copilot is reading the information, parsing the data, and presenting it to the user so that they can review the information before she can make a decision. Click on Get Quote, and it can call any of the API that you have on the back end. And with the pre-configured template, based on the customer preference, it is going to prepare the quote, and then Jessica can review this information and send it back to the customer. We know that one size does not fit all. Users need customization, so this is where our customization comes into picture, where customer can configure what type of template they want and how they want to reply back to those emails. It can do language translation. You can use a template-based approach, or you can use a natural language email, again, that is generated by generative AI on the back end. Let me show you another use case. In this case, this customer selected natural language response as an option. And once Copilot processes the information, it is going to prepare the quote, and the response will be generated in a natural language instead of a professional-looking code. Again, it depends on the customer preference. Now, if you see, this entire email is generated by ChatGPT type of LLM on the backend, and the code is attached automatically. Now, if you look at the overall productivity, typically a quote will take anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes to prepare, whereas in this case, it took less than 10 seconds to prepare that email and then give it back to Jessica so that she can continue with her work. Let me showcase a couple more use cases where Copilot can be helpful. So in this case, customer is asking for a load status. Again, Jessica is not going to do that manually. She's going to invoke the Copilot. Copilot is going to classify this email as a load status type, and then it is going to extract the customer name and load number and send the information to the backend TMS. Voila. So you have your load status response created in a matter of seconds without any manual intervention required. Again, we are integrating all the different type of providers into our system so that based on the user's requirement, we can configure the system to get data from any type of API, be it Sonar or custom API or whatever historical data you may have. And then we can bring the data into the email, and based on the configuration, we can give that response back to the user. Not only that, we are actually integrating our conversational bot, Prasna, into the Outlook itself, so that if they need any additional information regarding a carrier or some other thing, they can actually have the conversation right from Outlook itself. And this is not only limited to Outlook, the same thing is available on Gmail as well. It's the same user experience. Once you have an email, you can invoke the plugin, and it's going to parse the data, and then you can basically get the quote in real time